Welcome to all my viewers, and today's topic is mitosis. Mitosis is a kind of cell division in which a parent cell divides into two daughter cells, and each daughter cell receive exactly same chromosome number or DNA as that of parent cell. So you can say it is a division in which a parent cell divides into two daughter cells having same chromosome number or same DNA content. Now the question arises, why do cells need to divide? यानी सेल डिवाइड क्यों करती हैं? तो बहुत सिंपल है इसको समझना. द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट फीचर ऑफ लिविंग थिंग इज़ ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट. यानी लिविंग थिंग्स का एक करेक्टर है रिप्रोड्यूस करना, ग्रो करना, डेवलप करना, और उस ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट के लिए ज़रूरत होती है सेल का नंबर इंक्रीज़ करना, और वो नंबर इंक्रीज़ होता है बाय द डिवीज़न, बाय मीन्स ऑफ डिवीज़न. Cell division may be of two types, mitotic division and meiotic division. In mitotic division, two daughter cells are formed having same chromosome number. However, in case of meiosis, four daughter cells are formed and the chromosome number becomes half. Another feature of living thing is repair of damaged tissue, and this damaged tissues are repaired by means of cell division. यानी जहाँ जहाँ टिश्यू डैमेज हो गया है वहाँ पर नया टिश्यू ऐड होने के लिए भी सेल को डिवाइड करना पड़ता है. तो दीज आर सम फीचर्स वेयर सेल डिवीज़न इज़ रिक्वायर्ड. The original cell which is going to divide is called parent cell, and the daughter cells which are formed are two new cells. Before cell division occurs, cell replicates all of its DNA so that each daughter cell receives equal set of chromosome from the parent cell. इसका मतलब हुआ कि जब सेल एक सेल से दो सेल्स बनती हैं तो ठीक उससे पहले सेल को अपना कंप्लीट DNA डबल करना होता है, एंड दैट प्रोसेस इज़ कॉल्ड रेप्लिकेशन. यानी कि रेप्लिकेशन के द्वारा डीएनए का अमाउंट डबल होता है जिससे कि वो डॉटर सेल्स को इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सके. एज यू आर सीइंग इन दिस फिगर, these are two chromosomes present in the parent cell, and after division two daughter cells formed and each cell contains same set of chromosome as that of parent cell. So this diagram clearly indicates how DNA replication takes place before cell division. Now we will see the mechanism of cell division, but before moving further we must know what is DNA and chromosome. DNA, as you know very well, DNA is located in the nucleus and it is the genetic material which controls all the cell activities including cell division, and this DNA is present along with histone protein to form chromosomes. This is the structure of chromosome, and this is how DNA and histone and non-histone protein together form complicated, very complicated structure after complicated coiling to form chromosome. आप देखिए ये सिंपल DNA हेलिक्स है और ये जो डॉट्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं दीज आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोटीन, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ प्रोटीन, हिस्टोन प्रोटीन एंड नॉन हिस्टोन प्रोटीन, और इस तरह से ये एक यूनिट की फॉर्म में कंबाइंड होकर सुपर कॉइलिंग के द्वारा एक बॉल ऑफ वूल नज़र आ रहा है, और ये जो स्ट्रक्चर बनता है दिस इज़ क्रोमोजोम. तो दिस इज़ द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन डीएनए एंड क्रोमोजोम. किस तरह से डीएनए और प्रोटीन मिलकर एक हाईली कॉम्प्लिकेटेड स्ट्रक्चर बनाते हैं जिसे कहते हैं क्रोमोजोम, और ये क्रोमोजोम प्रेजेंट होते हैं सेल के न्यूक्लियस में. तो इस डायग्राम से आप अच्छी तरह से समझ सकते हैं कि डीएनए और क्रोमोजोम में क्या रिलेशनशिप है. नाउ वी विल सी इन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड दैट this is the structure of chromosome. This is unduplicated chromosome. This is centromere, primary constriction is called, and after longitudinal division it forms two chromatids which are joined together at one point called centromere. Two identical sister chromatids attach an area in the middle called centromere. When cell divides, chromatids separate and one goes to each new cell. ऐसा आप आगे देखेंगे आप किस तरह से एक क्रोमोसोम से पहले दो क्रोमेटिड बनते हैं और फिर दो क्रोमेटिड मूव होकर अलग अलग जाकर डॉटर सेल्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होते हैं. दिस इज क्रोमेटिन टू क्रोमोसोम इलस्ट्रेशन. Very simple. Why does DNA need to change from chromatin to chromosome? And this is simply loosely coiled chromatin. After coiling, it forms chromosome. Well organized chromosome structure, and this is loosely coiled chromatin. As we move further, I will throw light on chromosome number. What is chromosome number? As you know very well, every organism has a specific number of chromosome and that is constant for a particular species. You know very well that human beings contain 23 pairs of chromosomes, that is 46 chromosomes. For example, dog contains 78 chromosomes, goldfish 94, lettuce 18 chromosomes, and these are diploid organisms, that's why these are given in pairs. And each cell of an organism contain सेम सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम. यानी कि कोई भी सेल हो, चाहे वो टो की सेल हो, हेड की सेल हो, नर्व सेल हो, एवरी सेल, एवरी सोमेटिक सेल कंटेन्स सेम सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम विथ सेम नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम. नाउ बिफोर मूविंग फर्दर ऑफ माइटोटिक डिवीजन वी मस्ट नो अबाउट सेल साइकिल. सेल साइकिल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. बिफोर मूविंग फर्दर, what is cell cycle? Cell cycle is actually a series of events cells go through as they grow and divide. As cell grows and prepares for division, then divides to form two daughter cells, each of which then begins the cell cycle again. It is very easy to understand. जैसे कि आपको एग्ज़ाम के लिए पहले जो प्रिपरेशन लीव मिलती हैं, that preparation leave is interphase, and after interphase cell enters into the mitotic division. So this is preparatory phase, which together mitotic division is called cell cycle. So cell cycle actually contains four phases: G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase and M phase. This is M phase and these are G1, S and G2, which collectively known as interphase. यानी interphase पूरी phase है preparation phase जिसमें तीन पार्ट्स होते हैं. G1 प्री माइटोटिक डिवीज़न फेज़, या आप इसे रेस्टिंग फेज़ कह सकते हैं. S फेज़ जहां DNA का रेप्लिकेशन होता है. G2 फेज़ पोस्ट माइटोटिक डिवीज़न गैप. लेकिन ये गैप नहीं है, दीज आर नॉट एक्चुअली गैप, दीज आर हाईली एक्टिव टाइम पीरियड ऑफ सेल वेयर सेल प्रिपेयर्स इटसेल्फ फॉर द डिवीज़न. एंड आफ्टर दिस प्रिपरेशन cell enters to the M phase, which is further divided into prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. So this is cell cycle. Interphase plus M phase equal to cell cycle. Now this is interphase, which I have described earlier. The cell spends most of its life cycle in interphase. As you have seen in the previous diagram, that most of the time period of the cell is spent in interphase. The M phase is only for M phase stands only for 1 or 2 hours depending upon the species in which cell division is going. Now mitosis. Mitosis is a division of nucleus of two nuclei, each with the same number of chromosome. It occurs in somatic cells and each daughter cell receives same set of chromosome as that of parent cell. See in this figure, there are 4 chromosomes and these are 2 daughter cells, and after that each daughter cell contains same set of chromosomes. So this is the diagrammatic view of mitosis. Now we will discuss 4 phases of nuclear division directed by cells DNA. There are 4 phases. For the convenience of study, 4 phases has been described. However, if you see the slide of different phases, you are not able to see any demarcation line between two phases. It is very smooth. One phase quickly switches to the another phase, and then it quickly moves to another phase, and then to next phase. So for the convenience of study, mitosis is again divided into 4 phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. Prophase, as the name suggests, early phase, preparatory phase, and now we will describe each phase in detail. This is prophase. Prophase. During prophase, chromosome appears thin coiled structure, but as the division starts, the chromosome starts coiling, dehydration and condensation starts, and after that these chromatin fibers organized into chromosomes. यानी जो क्रोमेटिन मटेरियल है, जो थिन थ्रेड लाइक दिखाई दे रहा है, वो धीरे धीरे क्रोमोसोम के शेप एक्वायर करने लगते हैं. एंड आफ्टर दैट न्यूक्लियर एनवेलप disappears, nucleolus disappears, and spindle fibers arises. This is prophase. The most important thing about prophase is that chromosomes becomes organized. However, during early phase, they are thin thread-like. Now, next phase is metaphase. Metaphase, as the name suggests, meta, it consists of two words, meta plus phase, meaning middle phase. Middle phase, in this phase, a spindle fibers arises and a equatorial plate is formed, and this equatorial plate is actually an imaginary plate. It is not seen in the slide, but it is an imaginary plate, and all the chromosomes get arranged themselves in such a way that they are seen in the middle. The most important feature of metaphase is that chromosomes line up in the middle of the cell and spindle fiber connect to the chromosome. Now next phase is anaphase. As the name suggests, anaphase means apart. Now centromere divides. If you see previous diagram, this is centromere, and during anaphase, centromere divides and each centromere carries sister chromatid towards the opposite poles, and daughter chromosomes are moved apart and moves towards the opposite pole. So in this diagram you can clearly understand how 4 chromosomes becomes 8, 4 here and 4 here, by the division of centromere. Each centromere pulls its own sister chromatid, but these are not called sister chromatid, these are called daughter chromosomes, moves towards the opposite pole. Now last phase is telophase. It is actually called reconstruction phase, and during this phase again chromosomes lose their identity, they become uncoiled, nuclear membrane appears, nucleolus appears, and 2 daughter nuclei are formed and spindle fiber disappear. That's why this phase is called reconstruction, because nuclear membrane again formed, nucleolus is again formed, and chromosome again becomes uncoiled to form chromatin fibrils. This is karyokinesis, in which 2 nucleus are formed by a single cell. But division is not complete because cytoplasm is not divided. So karyokinesis is followed by cytokinesis. The division of the cytoplasm is called cytokinesis, and it may be of 2 types. In plant cells, cell plate is formed because there is a rigid cell wall. That's why cell plate is formed and 2 daughter cells are formed by dividing cytoplasm. However, in animal cells, no rigid cell wall is present. That's why by invagination or by furrow method, cytoplasm is divided. After mitosis and cytokinesis, the cell returns to the interphase to continue to grow and perform regular cell activities. So in this way, you can clearly understand how mitosis takes place. These are complete events of cell mitosis. In this diagram, you can clearly understand this is prophase and मेटाफेज, दिस इज़ एनाफेज. ये देखिए यहाँ पर मेटाफेजिक इक्वेटोरियल प्लेट पर अरेंज हो गए हैं. यहाँ पर ये पोल्स की तरफ जा रहे हैं बाय द डिवीज़न ऑफ सेंट्रोमियर. एंड दिस इज़ कैरियोकाइनेसिस. टू आफ्टर टीलोफेज, टू न्यूक्लियाई आर फॉर्म्ड but two cells are not formed, and this is karyokinesis, and two daughter cells are formed which are exactly similar to the parent cell. Now I will throw light on cell division control. There is a regular control over cell division, and when cell loses its controlling power, then superdividing cells are called tumors or cancer. तो सेल का जो डिवीज़न है इट मस्ट बी इन ए कंट्रोल्ड ऑर्डर, एंड जब ये अनकंट्रोल्ड हो जाता है दैन इट लीड्स टू ट्यूमर सेल्स और कैंसरस सेल्स. दिस इज़ द समरी ऑफ डिफरेंट फेजेस, एंड आई होप you all understand. इंटरफेस, डीएनए कॉपीज़, डीएनए का डुप्लीकेशन रेप्लिकेशन होता है. प्रोफेज में क्रोमोसोम्स की कॉइलिंग कंडेंसेशन होता है. मेटाफेज में मिडल में आ जाते हैं. एनाफेज में क्रोमोसोम्स की जो कॉपीज़ हैं वो सेंट्रोमियर के डिवीज़न से अलग अलग पोल्स की ओर जाते हैं. और टीलोफेज में अगेन क्रोमोसोम्स अनकॉइल बैक इनटू द क्रोमेटिन. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट ऑफ माइटोसिस. थैंक यू वेरी मच.